Alright guys, what's up? What's up? Um, Today is Monday, September the 20th. I just got done playing the Halo Reach campaign. I know it's taken me a little bit longer to get through the game. Um, Definitely longer than anybody else that I know of. I had some stuff to deal with. I've had to deal with school. I've also had some personal issues that I've had to work out, but we're going to get past all that. We're not going to go into that. We're going to go straight to the review. However, before we start, if you have not yet seen my playthroughs of the game, I invite you to come over to the channel. It's the same one as this one, Fallen Soldier 45. But enough of this shameful self-promotion. Let's get right into it. First of all, Halo Reach it's awesome. I mean, Bungie definitely knew what they were doing. They definitely got the job done with this release. It's their last Halo release on the Xbox 360, and they did it right. It's unbelievable. All right. The story, of course, everyone knows the story by now. It's all about the fall of the planet Reach. Now, it's one of those stories where you know what's going to happen. You just don't know the little details in between from the beginning to the end. And this is one of those stories where even though you know something bad's going to happen at the end, you're it's kind of cool to watch it unfold, and it hits you just about halfway through the game that no matter what you do or how hard you fight, nothing you do can help. But I want to say the story is definitely something amazing. I'm a big time story guy. I like to, you know, watch the story develop inside of the game. Most people just like to skip right through the cutscenes that are in there. They tend not to grade the game based on its story. They tend base it just strictly on the gameplay. I'm a story guy. I love the story. Number two, the graphics in the game are amazing. Now, I have a standard definition camera with which I record. I wish I had a high definition one because the the portrayals that you see in the videos in the playthroughs do no justice to the game's actual graphics whatsoever. All right, they're beautiful. They're amazing. The textures are awesome. And once again, the camera just does it no justice whatsoever. Third thing, let's see. The third part of it is the score. I love the score of it. Martin O'Donnell really outdid himself on this one. It kind of gives you that sense of of dread, of the beginning of the end kind of thing. But overall, it's an amazing score. It really played along with the game well. It accentuated the game perfectly. I mean, I was just blown away by the score, to be honest. The control schemes, the new control schemes for the game, including flying, two different types of vehicles. One was the Saber, one was the Falcon. I can honestly say the Saber was very easy to control. I was very surprised that you were able to control the Saber so well. The Falcon took a little bit of getting used to, but it didn't take that long to get used to it. In which, once again, very surprising. I thought it would take me, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes to get used to the controls. It wasn't like that. I was able to get to the controls. I figured them out very quickly. The new controller layout for the actual, for the new armor loadouts and things like that, they definitely changed around the controller schematics. But once again, they were very, very easy to pick up on, and that just makes the game all the more better when they have a new controller layout, and it's very easy to just pick it up and get right into it. All right, now the AI is by far the biggest topic that I want to cover. The enemy AI is unbelievable. They're smarter. All right, like for example, in the old Halo, in like Halo 3 and Halo 2, when you would have the grunts and the jackals kind of separate from each other, it would make them easier to take out the little guys, then move on to the big guys. In Halo Reach, they stay together. They're tightly coordinated. And it's amazing to watch the elites because whenever you throw a grenade at them, they will dodge like right as you're throwing the grenade. It's like they know when you're going to throw it. The AI is definitely smarter, and which makes them harder to take out, which makes it a little bit more of a challenge. And so that's definitely a plus in my mind when you have the smarter AI. The friendly AI, as most of us know, not the best in Halo. There were parts where I got a little bit ticked off. All right, now I'm going to say this. I know that the friendly AI is not supposed to be the best thing in the world when it comes to a video game, but they can at least help out a little bit. There were some parts where I felt like they shouldn't have even been there. They should have been, maybe in another part of the story. But that's just my overall feeling. But it did not hinder the game whatsoever. I played the multiplayer. The multiplayer is as sick as it's ever been. Definitely an improvement over Halo 3's system of multiplayer with the new armor loadouts, new weapons, and a whole bunch of other new stuff. New maps, some of the biggest maps you will ever find inside of a game in Halo Reach. The maps, on one hand though, are kind of a bad thing because they decided to integrate all the maps that were inside the campaign. They integrated them to the multiplayer, which could be lazy, it could be not. That's up to you guys to decide. For me, it wasn't really that much of a problem because when it all comes down to it, the multiplayer experience is just picking up a weapon and going at it and fighting your heart out. So, overall, the game is awesome. It's amazing. Alright? If you're a fan of the Halo franchise and you do not yet have this game, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be disappointed with this game. I spent $80 on the limited edition. $80, that's the most I think I've ever paid for a game in a long time. It was well worth the $80, and I'm pretty sure the people who paid $130 for the collectors got their money's worth as well. So again, if you're a fan of the Halo franchise, go out and pick this game up. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. But anyway, that is it for this little review and for this series of playthrough. I am Fallen Soldier 45, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys around very soon. I'll be keeping you posted up to date with all the latest game trailers, and hopefully we'll have our next game playthrough very soon. But until next time, guys, we'll see you later.